Welcome to our channel. In the previous class, we have learnt what is the development, different people, different goals, income and other goals, and how to compare the different countries. In today's class, we will learn income and other criteria and what are the public facilities and also human development report. First of all, let us see income and other criteria. When we have discussed about the individual aspirations, goals, we found that people not only think of better income but also have goals such as equal treatment, freedom, security, respect from others, etc. Similarly, when we think of a nation or a region, we may think of other equally improvement criteria besides average income. So, what are these other criteria? Let's take an example and figure it out. This table tells us about some comparative data of selected three states. Here is the data of three different states with different indicators. They are Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, and Bihar. When we see the per capita income of the three states, Haryana has the highest per capita income and Bihar is at the bottom. This means that on an average, a person in Haryana earned 2.15 lakh rupees in 1 year, whereas on an average, a person in Bihar would earn only around 0.66 lakhs rupees. So, if the per capita income were to be used as the measure of development, Haryana would be considered the most developed and Bihar the least developed state of the three. Now, let us see the other criteria such as infant mortality rate, literacy rate, and net attendance on the basis of these three criteria. First of all, let us know the key terms of these. IMR, infant mortality rate, means out of 1000 children born, the number of children who die within 1 year. Literacy rate, it measures the percentage of literature population in the 7 and above age group. Net attendance ratio for secondary stage. This is taken for 9th and 10th classes. So, according to the given data, in Himachal Pradesh, out of 1000 children born alive, 25 died before completing 1 year of age. In Haryana, the number of children dying within 1 year of birth is 33. In Bihar, the number is 38 out of 1000. When we see the literacy rate, it is highest in Himachal Pradesh, 84%, because it has taken several steps to expand schools and educational facilities. And when we see the literacy rate, the lowest rate is in Bihar, 64%. Even though per capita income is highest in many states, education and health facilities are still lacking. So here, after analyzing this data, it is understood that there are other important criteria besides average income. Let us see how these other criteria can be improved by public facilities. Now, let us discuss about the public facilities. What is the use of these public facilities and what are the advantages of these public facilities? First of all, let us see this statement. Money in your pocket cannot buy all the goods and services that you may need to live well. So here we can't buy everything with the money. For example, when we see pollution free environment, if we discuss about the New Delhi, even there is a per capita income is very high, but there is no pollution free environment. So we can't buy pollution free environment with the money. And here the another example is protection from infectious diseases like corona. Here money may not also be able to protect us from infectious diseases. unless the whole of our community takes preventive steps. Now let us see what is the use of the public facilities. In order to receive important goods and services at a lower cost, they must be provided collectively. For example, government transportation and government schools. For particular individual, we don't establish anything. Maybe you think, why don't we can establish anything? But here I am talking about the overall development of the society. In some states, they have lower infant mortality rate because they have adequate provisions of basic health care and education facilities. In some states, public distribution system functions well. In these states, health and nutritional status of people is like to be better. So finally, we can say that the better health and education for all is only, it will be provided possible only through the government. So we can understand here that the goods and services are required facilities that are provided by government or societies are called as public facilities. So societies that are more equal have developed faster when effective public facilities are provided. Now let us see about the Human Development Report. So far we have learned that the income level is important for all of us, but it is not enough to indicate the development. Since the last decade, in addition to income, health and education indicators are also used as measures of development. Here, the UNDP, United Nations Development Programme, publishes the Human Development Report. Here, the Human Development Report compares countries, the education levels of the people, means the literacy rate of the people, and the life expectancy, means their health status, and the per capita income. Here these are used as measure of development. So far we have discussed the Human Development Report. Now let us see development as progress over time. Some countries are ahead over other in terms of human development indicator. A few more were left behind. For example, when we see here the schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. In Himachal Pradesh, it has some interesting insight to offer, particularly how so many factors need to come together to make change possible. Here in the state, in Himachal Pradesh, it has taken several steps to expand schools and education facilities. Some of the most important from the facilities, they are schools at no cost to parents. Here the government has started schools and made ensure that the education was largely free or cost very little to parents, and further it tried to ensure that these schools had at least minimum facilities such as good teachers, water facilities, drinking water facilities, and good classrooms, toilets, etc. And one more thing, in the year of 2005, the average spending on education by the government in Indian states was 1049 rupees per child. On the other hand, when we see in the Himachal Pradesh, it has spent 2005 rupees per child. And here in the Himachal Pradesh, the norm in Himachal Pradesh has come to at least 10 years of schooling for children. Thus, there has been a large development in schooling and spread of education in Himachal Pradesh than India as a whole. Here the table shows the per capita net state domestic product at current prices for 2011 to 12. Here the table is about some data regarding India and its neighbor countries for 2018. Here the rank of Human Development Index of India is 129. Now let us know some key terms regarding to this table. Per capita income. It is calculated in US dollars for all countries so that one can compare. It is also done in a way so that every dollar would buy the same amount of goods and services in any country. Life expectancy at birth. It denotes the average expected length of life of a person at the time of birth. Mean years of schooling. It is an average number of completed years of education of a country's population aged 25 years and older, excluding years spent repeating individually grades. HDI. It stands for Human Development Index. Thank you for watching our videos. In the next class, we will start a new lesson, Production and Employment. To get a notification of our further videos, make sure to subscribe our channel.